Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Health Guy. I'm your host, Bobby Kwasny. This is my main man, Tim Liscomb from Tim's Whole Health. Tim, how you doing today?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. We are here to talk to you guys about health and health-related topics. And today's topic is joint health. Something near and dear to my own heart. I've had some joint issues in the past, over my history. Tim, how does somebody know that they need joint support?
Well, usually the dictator is pain. When pain levels start to increase, like any machine, wear and tear on the body will eventually cause cartilage degradation and cause the joints to become more inflamed, and the pain is usually the first indicator.
Right. There's so many different mechanisms at play because joints are really fascinating things. And feel free to do your own research. For the time constraints that we have today, we don't really want to extrapolate on the brilliance of the joint, but there's so many different ways that we can support our joints. Why don't you go over those real quick, Tim?
Quickly, basically most movable joints are two bones. In the center would be a piece of cartilage, which is the spongy-like material that gives some shock absorber capacity. And around that, there's an encapsulation called a synovial sac, which has a mucus in it called synovial fluid, which is like the shock on a car. So we approach it through all of those different means. Glucosamine sulfate is used to increase cartilage production in the body. So even though it's degenerating and the cartilage is breaking down, when you take glucosamine, you can build cartilage quicker and offset the progression of osteoarthritis. The second approach would be to take hyaluronic acid, which is actually a precursor to synovial fluid, and try to reinflate that synovial grease inside the joint. And the third thing we treat would be the inflammation or the resulting inflammation from the osteoarthritis. So it's kind of the 1, 2, 3 of it.
Gotcha. And we talked about refined sugars in a previous episode and their inflammatory response when they get into the human body. Is there anything else that people could do nutritionally to help ease the pain of their joints or help with the mobility of their joints?
Yeah, obviously weight reduction is a good idea.
Yeah, good.
Hydration, making sure your body has enough fluid to build synovial fluid. We also use things like turmeric extract or curcumin, which is getting a lot of interest. In clinical studies was found as effective as ibuprofen as far as the anti-inflammatory effect without all the side effects of ibuprofen. So there's things we could do incorporating spices, lean proteins, good oils and fats, watching refined carbohydrates. All of these things combined will help your machine run better longer.
And speaking of the machine, getting your body moving, keeping your body moving, keeping it mobile, keeping it agile, maybe getting to a yoga class or a stretch class could do us some good long term.
Absolutely. Put a car on the block for 25 years and try to drive it. Everything's dried out, you got to get that grease moving for sure.
That's a very good point. Thanks for tuning into the Health Guy, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thanks, Tim.